Rat. Thing's a quarter mile away. Oh.
We need to locate a bomb.
Oh, no. If we beat a cheater, the bets get confirmed. So, basically, that's how I do it. If we end up winning against a cheater, you get to keep the elo, or renown, sorry, from the channel point bets. If I lose, I cancel. That's it. So, pretty easy.
5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Fresh mag going in. Auto breacher is a go. Flash out.
So, my goal is to convert all of these VHS tapes before I go to the Manchester Major, and I think I'm gonna do it.
Stay behind me.
This is all the important ones. The other ones are unmarked and are probably TV shows.
Drunk off. What the hell?
Reloading.
Okay, don't move, Sky.
Not moving.
See what.
He just peeked. He's back.
You repeat again, I'll die.
Left side door.
I can't peek that, but it's okay. I'll peek the wall.
Do this round first. Shoot.
Okay,
No
let's
try.
move.
These guys legit.
I think so. More legit than the last guys. I thought the last guys were legit. These guys are even more legit. There's a few off the side.
Boogie, go.
But my drone got muted.
Got one.
Good.
Chunk is playing karaoke.
Is drum free? Is drum free? The chunk is geisha.
Anyone have an EMP? You can open the office wall.
Wait, oh yeah, that's soft.
I have you covered. Stay close.
We're not gonna go for
The
that.
chunk is karaoke.
Jaeger's dead, geisha. We have terrorists.
T and Geisha.
I'm terrible.
T and
What the hell?
karaoke. T and karaoke.
Swapping meds.
Oh, they have head wolves on gold.
One of them.
Last one was
Watch out,
karaoke.
Monty. I'm gonna ace the wall.
Rental breach activated.
You want to try me to fuse?
Sure.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Planting.
On the far left door and see.
Diffuser is online and
A
active.
geisha?
Yeah, geisha. Karaoke right there. Just firing himself off in karaoke.
Okay.
Friendly
You never seen a camera destroyed like that?
that's,
Yeah,
uh,
dude, it's really
I
good.
walked it in this.
He's his perimeter, I guess.
It is very good. Sorry, I gotta use. This is some old school stuff. Maybe some of you will remember this. Some of you may
Maybe.
remember.
Katie glitching for
Hello,
the Sim
boomers.
using is crazy.
But when you have a VHS player, the heads that read the tape, the VHS tape, they actually get dirty. You need to run a VHS.
need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Alright. Basically, though, there's these like VHS like head cleaners. So if you're an old head like me, you'll remember that. Like heads of the player get the clip video ends up playing really shitty. Video is just kind of degraded. It's from
10
1986.
seconds before insertion.
It's a little bit more
5
clear.
seconds to insertion.
Anyway, yeah. So, because these VHSs are all old and dusty, pretty much every other VHS I'm needing to use the head cleaner.
No, but now they know that it's short.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
they
you guys
already do.
did you guys tell
Oh.
them or no?
No, he's,
No.
he said he's a
They
big
saw your
fan.
look.
Oh. Well, hopefully they don't
I
snipe.
think he's running out the same spot right here. But he ran out last time, died. Here's shotgun.
It is open. They have a mirror on it.
Yo, no, this guy's don't push down there, please.
I'm not pushing it. I'm just busy.
Jump down here and come up with it.
Setting up the breach.
Smoking down.
I got the mirror on bar.
This idiot is prone bottom black. Oh my god, you moron.
Okay, never mind. The mirror somehow survived. I don't know how.
Let's see if we can throw him. There's a Q mine under, we can't do shit about it. Oh, this is sight this time. Wait, the whole breach is open. They're doing that mirror shot. Good. Yo, see the C4 under? Like, don't get in that window. It's free.
Can somebody open this wall all the way or no?
Jump out. Okay, you're good.
I can
Not
LG.
really. My shotgun's
Time
not
to move
that
forward.
good.
I got somebody got a gate shift. The revocation.
Back dead, Terras. There's one in drum. I downed the guy in drum. There's one drum down right now. So drum down, other one unknown.
Planted.
No, it's mirror below.
The guy left to save his KD. What a loser. What a throw. Alright, just play together, don't throw.
Do that.
Bottom house. Looking at nothing. Hiding in the stairs, peeking the head glove. Sprinting up. He's kissing Montaigne.
Nice.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission success.
What's that doc doing? I don't know. I don't know what any of these guys are doing. I think they're like trying to like KD glitch and shit like that.
Dying of all people. God
Why
damn.
did this guy leave when he's down? I'm pretty sure I still get the kill and he still gets a death, right? When he does that?
I don't think he gets the death, but you do still get the kill.
Oh.
Unless they changed it.
Yeah, it's
Best
like,
of both
remember?
worlds.
Do you remember that stack we played on Clubhouse? Who,
No, he got the
left
death. He has
every
2
game?
deaths.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
wife
that's-
abuser
The
says
KD glitch every game just to lose 4-1.
the guy who knows who you are
That's
asked
definitely what he's doing.
how long you've been playing KG.
Since the beginning of
viewers
the
once in a
game. Would I ever move out of the US? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, like, I have a house, and I guess never say never, but I mean, the only way I'd really move out of the US is, like, if I could take my family with me, obviously, and I don't know, if there was, like, some reason to do so, right? Like, I don't know, whatever. If, say, for there's some weird streaming opportunity that's not in the US, and it's like, oh, we're going to pay you $10 million a year, where it's like an offer you can't refuse type of thing. Okay, well, then yeah.
And
But
defuse a bomb.
unless it was something crazy like that, then no, I wouldn't. I don't think so.
Stupidest shit you ever said.
Close, but not so.
You don't like your...
Lost G on vigil. God dang.
Drone activated.
Shit. So you do that.
Did somebody get the batteries?
I'll save him.
Don't move
Yeah.
on, team. Don't move. Don't move.
Ash, can you? Yo, I think you might be jumping on.
Don't move on,
I'll
team. Don't
watch.
move.
Nah,
Was he left side?
No
Yeah.
way, I died to that.
Europe. I like Europe a lot, actually. It's a very fun place to visit. I mean, I wouldn't be against living there, but I doubt I ever would. It'd be really unlikely. Europe would not be a spot that I would actually want to live, realistically.
Bottom house, sprinting up house.
We're in top house. That's your left guy. That was smart.
Oh shit.
Where is that guy? Call?
Exhibition on the samurai.
Office.
It's on the dragon.
Loading new mag.
Ford is still on the dragon. Oh my god. Can you shoot the batteries by any chance or no?
Deploying
Danger
self.
with Sam, Nick. I'm sure what he is.
Go when you can.
He's not Sam, sorry. You're behind the display, Nick. One's on the bar. Just went top office, Nick. Office.
Dragon, I think? Yeah. Dead.
Last
Yeah, that's
operator
him. I have
standing.
no idea where the last one is.
He's over here too, bro.
Just give me a second. Mini bar.
No, this guy's a doofus.
Op
Why am I getting
four
run out on it? You're dying. You're getting close like this. Come on.
The US is doing too much prep food.
What is this bandage? This guy's literally walking.
I mean, in the US, you could just get whatever food that you want, honestly. That's just literally not true at all, Freezer. That is not true. The reason I wouldn't live in Europe and stuff like that, probably, like I said, I actually really like European cities to visit and would consider living there, I get. Like, I wouldn't be, like, against it completely. Like, I don't know. Like, I just wouldn't move anywhere. Literally the only place that I would want to live is the United States, like where I live right now. Like, other than that, it would take a lot of like money for me to move, basically. Because like I have a really nice house here that's I mean, I could sell it, I guess, but
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
like unless it was like, you know, I have to upend my entire fucking life. You know, I gotta take my kids with me, my wife, all my shit, or a lot, you know, at least a lot of it. I guess you could always rebuy stuff when you move. And like I would still end up moving back here at the end of the day, probably, you know. Freezer, you have brain damage. Like, actually, brother, you have straight up brain damage. I genuinely fucking, like, seek help.
Wire going up.
10 seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds.
Do you know what you sound like? You know how stupid you sound right now? Like, it's actually, like, painful to fucking conversate with you. Like, to, like, respond to you. Like, this is, like, one of the most low IQ conversations I've ever taken part in. Like, this just reeks of someone who's, like, literally never left their home. It's like genuinely like just.
Nitro deployed. Nitro
Ash is outside the door.
Slammed.
Op 4,
Oh, let me go
last
5 in.
operator
This guy
standing.
yes, the guy thinks the US is on like purge 24/7. Bro, literally like you're actually so dumb, it's insane. This guy has never left his house in his entire life, and he's just like perpetually been on like TikTok, like scrolling through and like thinking that like that's like he sees the craziest videos in his feed and is like, that's the world. That's the fucking world. Like
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
like I said, I'm not against the reason I wouldn't go to Europe or want to live in Europe, like ideally, right? Like it's not that I would be against it. I actually think Europe is like really beautiful and European cities are pretty awesome and stuff like that. I enjoy a lot of the different museums and, you know, culture and stuff like that. There's a lot of nice things. I just Europe has like extraordinarily high taxes, and there's not like Europe doesn't really like innovate anymore for the most part, right? Like it's not like there's none, but there's a big lack of like Europe for the most part is like kind of in like somewhat of a decline overall, right? Like not completely, but a lot of it is based on like previous achievements and like stuff like that. Like there's not like really a whole lot of like new stuff going on in Europe, right? Like there's no like as someone who's like really interested in like business and different types of investment and different types of like different like growth sectors and is interested in that kind of thing and is like likes to aggressively invest and like work on different projects and stuff like that. That's like not something that's that Europe is like really pushing forward anymore, right? Like Europe is very established at this point. It's very, this is kind of how things are going to be, all that kind of stuff, right? I'm not talking about any of the controversial stuff that you guys are talking about. I'm just talking about in general, there's very much a like, okay, like we're like, there's not like a need. There's like that like aggressive mindset in like different forms of like business and other things. I don't think that really exists as much in Europe. It's not that it doesn't exist at all, because it obviously there are people there. I know people that are, but like as a whole, the continent is not like before, right? Europe used to push a lot of things forward, right? That like push for growth and innovation and stuff like that has shifted. The growth and innovation now in the world takes place either in the US or in Asia. It doesn't take place in like, and really almost nothing comes out of Europe that's super innovative anymore. uh, uh, uh. And like I said, if there was, I don't know, most of Europe, like I still think Europe's a great place to live and stuff like that. Not that that's not. It would still be. It wouldn't be the first place that I would really live, right? Like if I was picking another place to live, but it also wouldn't be the last, right? Different places in Europe. It's just not that there's just not like I said, that's my main issue pretty much. Like I do a lot, for people that don't know, I do a boatload of investing, earlier stage there's literally been like basically zero companies that I've even had to like read through documentation for and decide if I would even want, like there's just, it doesn't exist there really anymore. Like there's not much coming out of the continent that's innovative and worth investing in. There's just a lot of like legacy stuff basically. So maybe it'll change with time and stuff, but that's the problem for me. So Europe, you guys have the mentality in Europe of like if it works, don't mess with it. Fair enough. That's fine too. That's fine too. That is fine as well. But chat, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out Factor. Speaking of innovative companies, Factor is pretty awesome. If you haven't checked them out yet, you could type /Factor in the chat, or you could check below in the panels. Click on it, click the link. You'll get 50% off your first box, and your next 4 months are 20% off. So you get the best deal, and you support the stream when you use the link. So appreciate it very much if you decide to use it. But yeah, pretty awesome if you haven't checked it out. Obviously though, Factor takes the stress out of meal planning and sets you up for success. You could skip the grocery store, the prep work, the cooking fatigue, and instead get chef-crafted, dietitian approved meals delivered right to your door with over 35 meals to choose from each week, including options like keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. These are what some of the meals look like. They look super awesome. They taste super good. It's not my first time having Factor. I've had it a ton of times before. It's really awesome. Super good stuff. You can kind of see when they're like popped out a little bit how good these meals look. Super delicious. But if you haven't had Factor before, basically the way that it works, you go online, This is what the website looks like. You pick the meals that you want from here. You can pick as many as you want. I think as few as 6. I think it's up to like 24, or maybe it's more. I forgot. I don't think there's maybe. I don't know if there's even a limit of how many you can pick. Anyway, pick what you want, and then you'll in a little bit, a few days, whatever, a week, you'll receive a box. The box is a cardboard box. It says Factor on the side. It's insulated on the inside, and there's ice packs, and there's all of your meals. It's all fresh, never frozen. All fresh, never frozen. The meals are made by chefs and stuff like that, dietitian approved, all that kind of stuff. So they're nice and healthy and stuff. They can help you hit some fitness goals and stuff like that. Depending on like what you get, there's obviously different options. There's gourmet options. You could even get like filet mignon, shrimp. There's like truffle, but a whole bunch of stuff. Dude, they have an insane menu. There's snacks you could add on, smoothies, protein. There's like shakes, breakfast, dessert, snacks, whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. But if you check it out, it's pretty awesome. You order it, it comes in the box. The containers, if you want, you could just throw them in the microwave and heat them up, or you could heat them up on the stove if you want to for a couple of minutes. They're ready to go. That's it. You eat them. So instead of going and finding recipes, making a grocery list, going to the grocery store, right? Getting the food, waiting in the checkout line, coming home and unpacking it and putting it in the fridge and all that kind of stuff. Getting that recipe out in front of you, chopping everything up, seasoning everything, mixing everything, cooking everything, and then putting it into a dish. You don't have to do any of that. You just order it and it comes to your door. I actually have a good friend of mine who uses Factor a lot. He works from home, and he was just getting like food delivery and takeout like 7 days a week, every day pretty much. And now he actually uses Factor all the time. He's like lost a bunch of weight. So pretty good friend of mine. That's actually kind of how I figured out about this company before I ever started working with them. But yeah, it's nice. If you're busy, you have a busy week, busy lifestyle, you could put the subscription on pause and stuff like that. You could do different types of orders, cancel anytime. Super easy to use. So yeah, check it out. Exclamation Rate Factor. You'll get the best deal. 50% off your first box and 20% off your next 4. So pretty awesome. Definitely check it out today. I do not use makeup. Did win that one. All right, let me pull this part of the VOD really